Hello everyone and welcome back to, well, the Egyptians in the ancient era, turn 33. Now we have Memphis here, the Mecca quarter is on its way. The next scout is coming into Memphis so we can boost that population. We're still protecting this outpost here, and it's probably also my first attachment to the city because of that horse strategic resource that we have there. And I don't know, the Assyrians are looking rather dangerous to me.
To have a neighbor as smart as you are.
And the Babylonians have also been chosen, so another civilization gone, but it's fine for us, we don't care for that. Let's disband the unit, giving me that 3 pops here, and we could use it now. We are losing a pop here, as we can see, but only in 41 turns, so it's totally fine for now. I rather use it on science to boost my science output and on industry to boost my production. Speaking about production, the Mecca quarter is coming up nicely. We have 40 influence, 10 influence per turn. Let's split up the next scout unit and also merge it with Memphis. And this one here goes on auto-exploration now. We want to have a decent sized population because for every pop in your city, you do get influence per turn. And the more influence we have, the faster we can expand and the more civics we can choose. Once again, there is a mammoth. We can actually kill this one. And I think we're going to kill this mammoth.
Follow me.
Let's just hope. It's going to attack us from below ground, so we should be stronger. And yes, it's taking a lot of damage, and now we can kill it. And this should give us some nice money there. Perfect, 20 coins. Not bad, not bad at all. 20 coins is something that we can always use for some more trading and stuff like that. Speaking about trading,
to what do I owe
now I cannot have a new proposition there. We have the Babylonians. They are hesitant at us right now. Do we have a treaty possibility? Trade luxury goods.
Hail,
yes,
friend.
very good.
I have a notion which...
They have signed this treaty with us. Where are they, by the way? They're nowhere to be seen because we have... Oh, up there they are, Babylon, far away. We have destroyed one of the outposts, right, in the early beginning. I hope they're not too bad at us for that. Not too angry. This one I would really like to get here, the Sanctuary. I think we can end the turn. And domestication has been researched. That's some horses here now that we can use. Very good. And we can go with the next one. And the calendar it is, because now the artisan quarters make sense. So let's go ahead. We have some strategic resources now. There's also some copper down there, but that's in Assur, that city. Very weak, by the way, at the moment. So we might have a go at that. And over here... Ah, crap. They're taking it. All right. Nothing we can do. Let's continue also exploring. And... I don't want that. I mean, we could win this one, perhaps. But let's retreat. I don't want this fight. Right, we want to grow there quickly. This one's coming. There's 2 sanctuaries there. I don't want to... let's go ahead. Let's take this. Only takes 1 turn. It's coin, and coin is what we need. Alright, we're ending this turn, and we're finishing another Mecca quarter. Also, the ransacking has been successful, so that's 22 coin. 60 influence we have, so I can now attach my first territory to Memphis, and we're going to do this, the food one, right? Food and industry. Food is rather low here, and with that we do get some growth in Memphis again, plus the industry, plus the science boost. That's all I need, basically. The next scout is coming in. We also have another civic that we could choose, but I don't have influence, so we can't do that.
Off we go.
3 pops in Memphis. What should we do here now? With that next sector, I can build another Egyptian pyramid, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's choose a good location that we have 11 industry plus 1 influence. So I'm going to place it right in there as the best one. And the horse ranch, with that we can get the horses. That's some industry and science boost over here. I take both of that. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's what we need. What else do we have? This one... There's no units close by, right? I could merge my scout units there, by the way, and take Assur. Probably not. Let's ransack this sanctuary. That's what we need. Next turn. Some people are only now reaching the next ones, the next era.
Ransack. I wouldn't call it
Perfect.
elegant,
There's the ransack.
but it may teach them to keep their doors locked.
Should we merge our scouts? Or I'm going to get rid of this scout team there now as well and get it into Memphis and instead get some archers and warriors out of it. Because I think this is going to be better. We need military units. as well. My other scouts are on exploration. This one, exploration. This one now we can finally go get into Memphis. So let's disband this unit. We have now 4 pops in Memphis. And a melody for every occasion. Music has flourished across the empire in light of your choice to hire street musicians. Of course, the style is more chaotic than formal, but the sounds are energetic, alive, and ever-evolving. New instruments emerge all the time. The exciting, turbulent musical culture is well established. We get towards liberty. Our axis moves a bit with that. Oh, our very first osmosis event. So we get some science boost here. Minor technological breakthrough. And with that, we research the calendar right away. City defense only takes 1 turn, and we need the warrior. So I'm going with that. And yes, let's enter our territory there once again. Now that Memphis has reached 6 pops, let's finish those projects, and then I'm going for some archer here, and after that archer, a warrior. Industry is looking fantastic right now. Food, not so much. So let's also put 1 to food to slow the growth here, or the decline. But I definitely need some farmer quarters as well. And those scouts are continuing with the auto exploration into this territory. City defense has been researched. The walls we can definitely use, the palisade and the warrior. And we get the era star for the science boost here. With that, we can now also recruit our warrior here. And we should actually hurry up with that. So I'm probably going to prioritize one of them over the artisan. Because if I lose that pop here for the recruitment, we are, you know, looking a bit better there again for the growth rating. Keepers of the Creed. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between 2 temples in Memphis, each representing a different sect of Egyptian polytheism. One temple argues that religious matters should be left in the hands of dispassionate men, while the other contends that only women with their capacity for nurturing life possess the necessary and understanding for these affairs. Let's just see. Men, we move towards tradition. Women, we move towards tradition. All, we move towards progress. And I would like to go with progress. So let's choose all. We can also choose another science. So let's just have a look at that. Copper would be very good, especially because of the spearmen that are really strong. That's 10 turns it would take us. The research quarter over here is still a bit further away. Irrigation with that public fountain is pretty cool as well. Let's go actually with the bronze working first, because I would like to get that spearman bonus. Another era star, I take it, no problem here. Memphis, the next pyramid is being finished, and then we have those units there. Science is still being boosted pretty fine. I'm also moving my scouts over there to have a chance at another outpost, right? Because this one looks like a proper location for a second city with some hinterlands to it then again. And here we continue with the auto exploration. We have a bit of money. They don't have anything useful for us. They also don't have anything useful. Though it might still be good to go with a non-aggression pact. They want something from us. They want money. I'm going to refuse that. And the Assyrians trade everything. Alright, they also refuse. We're not that strong in their hands or in their eyes. We're training. We have 79 influence, so it might be a good time now to start a second city. Ooh, but this is really powerful for an outpost, to be honest. 21 industry. The hinterlands are looking a bit more prosperous with food. Oh, that is a really, really good bonus here for an attachment. But then we would have territories here. That's a difficult decision right now. Alright, so we need to decide here what we want to do. It's not a very good location for a city, right? Because it's too cliffed and it would look very strange on a big city then. It looks better than as an attachment. Memphis probably gets 4 territories attached to it. And then we might have a second city here, right? But this is 160 influence. I really do like a second city though pretty soon now. So that's the difficult decision that I have to make. Attachment or city? here, a perfect city location, but very close to Memphis. And where should we get the attachments from then? Next turn, 43. I'm still deciding on that. So I think we're going to have a second city here. Because, first of all, I do have that city cap working for me right now. And I do need that second city there to work for me to boost my economy. Also, attachment-wise, we're totally fine, right? Memphis gets this one, and then probably another attachment here for industry. And this city here gets then those territories as attachment. So that should work out just fine. So I should safely pick this one now as my second city, even though it's really close to Memphis. So that's something we need to go with here, but I think we'll be fine. We just have a lot of territory overall. And we got the first archer out. Perfect. Very important to have some defense there in Memphis as well, as we get our first artisan quarter coming up. And where's my scouts, by the way? Down here we have them. Still on auto exploration. There's some curiosity over there. I hope it's going for it. And this one is also continuing over there.
The Phoenicians are famed for their good ships and smart traders. Best to watch your
So there we have another territory. Perfect.
coffers.
Another outpost being claimed now. Right, so we're growing a bit into that side. Into that side, they've taken this one. That was to be expected, as the Azure are rather close by to that. And with those scouts, I'm moving up there again. The next one would cost me 80 influence, so we could settle on this one here right away, or we go with an outpost attachment. The packing of poultry, the art of divination spreads across the empire. Priests search for messages from the gods in animal entrails. The flights of birds, the wheeling of the stars in holy decoctions and elsewhere. Now, however, the practices have become so commonplace, so bizarre, that the whole empire is sliding towards chaotic superstition. What should we do with that? Embrace it? We do go towards collectivism. Forbid it? We do go towards tradition. Or reason with it gives me progress and gives me the learning. I think this is pretty obvious of what we want to go here with. This one has been collected. And put this one back to auto explore. Oh, and another force, the Phoenicians. Ancient era still. Phoenicians greet us. Let's just propose that right away. Perfect. Even though they have nothing to trade yet, there might be something coming up. And we have 114 influence. Let's have a look at our civics, because there's one that I do like particularly. We get the founding myths and the legitimacy. Minus 50% create outpost cost, or minus 20% on attach outpost. The codified laws, I do like them a lot, so we're going with them. Plus the founding myth is the plus 5 influence on the main plaza. This is paying off itself rather quickly, and it goes towards the progress force, the natural right there. So I'm also choosing this civic for now.
We've been here.
That's a nice bonus. Let's spend the next scout unit to get another pop there for Memphis again. So we are at 3 pops now. Very important, because obviously we do need the next unit there. I probably need another regiment then. Yep. For that. And the farmer quarters to get my food bonus in here. The Mycenaeans are in the game now. Introduce yourself. Hello there. I hope you're fine with me. That's actually Victor from the Open Death. And let's just see if they're a bit happy there. Yes, only trade luxuries is a possibility for them. 3 pops. Should I go for another unit? This one here, let's actually put the outpost here. So we get this territory there as well. We can claim it. And then there's a sanctuary. We could always also get this one here. And I'm going for the sanctuary there. That's a bit of coin then. Let's end the turn. We're getting in a lot of influence now, plus 13 per turn. So developing a second city might be possible. But we could also get another attachment to Memphis. I probably will go for the attachment there. Right, especially this one here. Right, there's some battle over there against a bear. We'll take it. Let's fight the bear. Let's stay in the Riverlands. Right, so that bear will have a very hard time attacking us here. Taking quite some damage. Alright, and we do get the... Oh no, we're definitely not going to attack. And there it's down. We get some 10 coin out of that bear. Perfect. They must have some very big pockets. The Phoenicians want to trade everything with us. I say absolutely yes to that, even though they don't have any real resources yet. But we do have the money to make some trades there, right? So that might be something of value. The Phoenicians have a special interest in this place here of the horses. So we could trade horses with them. We'll just see about that. Farmer district has been built. Perfect. So we are having some growth again for Memphis. Now is the decision what else. I'm going to completely ignore my infrastructure projects for now. I think it's much more important to get some early boost to productivity. So let's go ahead with the next maker quarter there. And for the pottery workforce, that's the influence. Let's actually build that first. Infrastructure, sorry. So we are actually going for some infrastructure there. Because that 4 influence is just really powerful. Especially in the early game. But then that's it, right? And then we're focusing on another maker quarter that I'm going to need in Memphis. Also, some ransacking has been successful. That's a bit more coin again. And we are having the fishing researched. That means the harbor is possible now. And we also see the first mercenaries. Oh boy, they're strong. Up there they are. No, we haven't seen them yet. Yeah. We need to be very careful about them. Mercenaries are really strong in this game. Next research, we are going for the irrigation this time because I would like to have that public fountain here for the stability bonus of the aqueduct that we can get. Or I could already go for the wheel. This gives me the Macabata. Since we have the horses, our special Egyptian unit is possible by now. Let's go for irrigation first. I would like to get my science star there as well at some point. Another enemy force, the Olmecs. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's try to trade the luxuries. They're accepting. They have nothing to trade yet. The Messenians have something to trade though. They have the incense, that's money and stability on my cities. They have ebony, that's industry and stability on my cities. And they have papyrus, that's science and stability on my cities. It's tricky. I would like to go for incense first because the more money I have, the more trade I can make later, right? So incense, 117 coin, and the stability bonus is also good. Thus starts the first trade route that we have now.
Shared goods, resources, and tall tales.
We still have a bit of money. The Phoenicians really don't have anything really. I'm not proposing anything to them. The Babylonians also have no resources. It's insane. So the Messenians really have all the resources. Down here, they're far away from us. They are no real threat towards us. Trade everything. Non-aggression pact. Let's try to trade everything. Come on, why do you refuse? You have a crisis with them now. We could still go ahead though. And yep, let's go for the ebony. That gives me the industry bonus. We can afford that. Off we go. Plus, I really like the stability bonus that we get on top of that to our main city. Some more curiosities in a far land over here. Very good. We can always take that influence bonus. I should still have... Where are my other scouts though? There we have those scouts. Let's put them on auto exploration. And down here we still have those poor scouts there. They're so far away from home, they probably never return, right? They're really just there for auto exploration and getting us some bonuses out of it. But that's it. Poor souls. Oh, we have the influence. I could attach my next territory. We could go for a massive food and industry bonus. We could also go for a massive industry bonus alone. But do we take both? I think we're going with this one here first. Let's attach it. There we have it. So this is another attachment now. It's not a city after all. Gives me more industry. 100 industry we have now. Let's actually use one of them on the money. More money means more trade. And this one probably goes over there to food. Right. Because I don't want to go down so quickly actually. And we could also have now another pyramid in this sector there. That's 14. Look at that. The cool thing here is that we have this pyramid at the border. So this one here, they're both boosting each other there. And thus it's 14 industry. Very, very cool. But we're already down on the stability quite a lot. We also have the harbor. for some nice bonuses, but I think stability is a problem at this point. So we should probably be focusing in something that gives me stability, like the public fountain and aqueduct that are coming along. We also have the garrison for some 5 stability, but that's not a lot. I think this is pretty much wasted. Let's go ahead and actually train some units again. This is always good because it reduces your pop.
Shall we try
The
forward?
Olmecs want some non-aggression pact. We can say yes to that. Alright, turn 56 it is. For now, another proposition. Open borders with the Phoenicians. They still have nothing to trade other than gemstones. Open border. Alright, I mean, we are going towards alliance with them, I guess. So we should be on good terms. Yep, over here. Having an alliance early on gives me a nice protection there, really. Land of the Dead. For hundreds of years, the dead of Memphis have been laid to rest in burial sites within or close to the city's borders. Now, however, with a fast rising population and many dying every moon, these sites are becoming overcrowded. Future burials could lead to disease as corpses await processing. What is your decree? Bury them or cremate them? Cremate gives me the progress once again. It also gives me 10 food on Memphis. But plus 20% on land unit. Okay, units cost me more, but we get 10 food and the progress. This one gives me industry, but negative stability. Let's go with cremate, since we're already a bit unstable there. Hero star, perfect. I take that. That's the scientist one. We have researched. We have researched the irrigation, so we should be having now, there it is, the public fountain, 15 stability. We're probably going with the obelisk of the gods though, because that's 20 stability. And let's put it out there. And another research, masonry, nah, not very strong. Writing gives me another step towards the research center. So let's go with the writing and then probably the wheel for my special unit. Who is attacking us? Another bear. We're already a bit damaged there. We could probably still take this one and get the coin. Right, so let's move our stronger unit to the front here. And the weaker unit to the back.
Come over here.
Ah, it's attacking the weaker unit. How smart of you, bear. And I probably will have to...
Over this way. Come over here. No
Let's attack it from the back. We do get some certain bonus out of that. And it's going down. But boy, have we been damaged now with that group here. 10 coin, at least that. And there is another attack. It's this time, it's... Oh. It's a 2-star veteran unit. Let's actually get away there. I don't want to lose any units. Alright, we are getting this obelisk here. Let's boost my industry a bit. Didn't do that much. Didn't do that much, unfortunately. Also up here, we're getting attacked. Let's retreat. So it's getting a bit rough out there. We have a barbarian camp right in front of us. The good thing about this is we can capture this one and get a city without any influence costs. So we're probably trying to get these barbarians here to their knees, right? That's why I probably will need a few more units still. We have 2. I do have these scouts here that I'm going to move now into my territory, and I'm probably going to disband them. And with that, let's boost some units. So after this obelisk here, I'm actually training some units. Probably 2 more. Right? Because we do need that. Right. They're attacking. We have the higher ground, but we have weak units. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Alright, I don't see how we can win this one. Yeah. It's the end of it. Nothing I can really do. At least they took some damage, but that's the end of our little scout troop out there. There was nothing really we could have done for these poor souls. Let's end the turn. We need more units at this point. We are pretty weak. I'm not going to give up on the research though, so I might push someone into science. We're losing a bit of into industry there to further boost my obelisk. No retreat this time. those barbarians are, or this tribe here is really hunting us down. No way we can win this one. Let's just end it. I've also lost these scouts. But I'm coming back at you. Don't worry about that. We do have the influence for another attachment. No, we don't. Still far away. Trade everything with the Olmecs. We can say yes to that. They have papyrus. We cannot afford that. This brings me to the question of those guys here. Ebony. Also not affordable yet. But hopefully pretty soon. So far so good, but it's getting a bit rough there. And the tribes over there are making me worry. We'll see about that. Stay tuned.